It feels like an absolute age since I was last doing an episode, and it kind of has. It's been 2 in-game months there and thereabouts since I last did an episode. I decided to play all the way through to the first round of the FA Cup, but lots has happened. I've had some good form, bad form, so I've got to let you know. All right, so we're starting the homepage, and as you can see, we are sitting in second place at the moment. So, I mean, first place Bolton have got a game in hand on us and 1 point above us, so they could pull away to 4 points. Charlton got a game in hand; they could pull away into second with 3 points on us. But it's only a little bit through the season, so we're in a good position. If we can find some form and push on, then we can do really well, and hopefully we can get promoted to the Championship this season. Right, so as you can see as well, maybe over here, we've got some money in the bank. So let me tell you what happened. Right, so we sold Sebastiano Reginato for £1.7 million. Kept on trying to get rid of him because, as you know, I just wasn't feeling him, like, totally. Yeah, he scored some goals and he did okay. Let's see what he actually did for us. So he managed to get sort of only 10 goals and 6 assists in 37 from the previous season, and then before we got him out the door this season, he played 4 games and did nothing, and played poorly as well. And that was the other thing, half the time he played poorly as well. So to get 1.7 million for him, it's an absolute steal. I'm loving the fact that he's gone and we got some money in the bank for it. Yeah, absolutely loving that. A couple more players that did get out the door as well. Matthew Takarira, Preston Fearon gone out on loan. Brian Ferris, he went for 350,000 to Watford, 300,000 for Oliver Iro to Blackpool as well. So 2.5 million in this summer it ended up being. Good luck to Sebastiano. He's now playing for KV Kortrijk in the Belgium league. Right, form wise, like I said, we're in second, so we're still doing okay. However, it has been a bit shaky, especially through October. We only got 1 win in our last game against Chesterfield away. It was a 3-1 win. So that's good to get in the bag before we have our FA Cup game, because I was really worried that we're going to be going into the FA Cup game in the first round on really crap form. So that is nice to know. At least we got a win behind us. So yeah, hopefully we can get a win here as well, and just get back on track and get some form. Transfers coming in. You might have noticed as well. We did get some more transfers done. The biggest of all is a young lad, or not so young lad anymore, called Macaulay Langstaff. Yeah, Macaulay Langstaff was a free agent, having been released. And I managed to pick him up as a squad player for 1.4 thousand. And I think he can get us a tidy few goals. He picked up an injury after a couple of games, unfortunately, but he's managed to grab a couple of goals for us so far. He's 31, so he's still got plenty there. But I feel like he can come on late game and really do some damage. Charlie Stowell, 18 years old, attacking midfielder, got some decent potential. Just going in with the kids at the moment. Alfie Harrison, 22 years old, comes in as an attacking midfielder, central midfielder, and can potentially play as a striker as well. So yeah, he's quite a tidy looking player. And Mohamed Bernal, another 18-year-old who just had to wait until he could come in, but we had him signed to come for a while. But yeah, left winger, good, decent amount of pace, physical attributes. Hopefully he can grow into a semi-decent crosser, but he's just coming in to add quality to kids really and provide some decent backup down the line. So yeah, let's get to the game and see what we can do in the FA Cup. Right, so we got a bit of a tired squad for today, as I think it was only 2 days ago we played our last league game. But considering the form that we'd been on, I think it was important to put a strong squad out, despite the FA Cup game coming out, and try and get a result, which we did. So I'm happy with that. One concerning injury at the moment, which is Sinan Kea. He's out for about 3 months with torn knee ligaments. So he'd be a big miss. One of our most sort of influential players on the pitch, really, I think. So squad for today, we have Finley Herrick in goal, Kazim at left back, Charlie Olsen and Taylor Foran in central defence, Gabriel on the right, And then we've got Backinson in our central defensive midfield role. And then Harrison and Duarte in the central midfield. Richards on the left. I'm actually switching him to an inside forward. Gordon on the right. Langstaff up front. Hopefully he's back from his injury enough to actually make an impact. Okay, let's find out how we do. It's Forest Green Rovers, who I think they're in the league below us. So yeah, they're definitely not just going to be a walkover. Even, you know, it's the FACup. Even teams from the National League, you know, they still put up a good fight, and on any given day, weird things can happen. And it's a ball over the top for Langstaff and off the crossbar. That's a good attempt from Langstaff, and that's the sort of danger he can be. Yeah, I couldn't believe to find him as a free agent, just floating around looking for a club. Considering the record he's got and the pedigree, he is fit into any League 2, League 1 team. Yeah, we did so bad in all the competitions last year. We could really do with something. FA Cup, I mean, I don't mind not being competitive to a certain extent in the other competitions, but the FA Cup is where the payday is going to be. So if we can get through to the 3rd, 4th round and meet a big team, you know, it's a way that you want to find them. So you can get that big stadium game and get a really good payday. That's what we want, because you get, is it a 50-50 cut for the FA Cup games for the gate receipts? It's going to be a hell of a lot more than we will get at our home ground, even once we've got the stadium expansion complete, because we're only up to 7,000 then, aren't we? So Langstaff cutting into the, oh, good goal from Langstaff. That is goal number 3 for Macaulay Langstaff. I think he's probably going to be well worth the money come the end of the season, and a beautiful through ball from Gordon as well, and that's what he's meant to be able to do well. And then if we can find a ball like that and find someone like Macaulay Langstaff, then we should be good for goals. Right, to the dressing room, go do another half like that, maybe with a few more goals. I definitely feel like we've kind of been lacking in the goals a little bit. Right, let's get some substitutions done. Let's bring on Mackenzie. No, Mackenzie can come on from Backinson. Right, so Gindorf will come on for you. Backinson, you can swap out for Rory Mackenzie. Tansman Rogers can come on for Charlie Olsen. And will that do for a moment? I mean, we've got 5 legs everywhere. Everyone's running on empty. I could really do with doing a full swap out, you know. So I will. Right, Marek Gap on that right-hand side, but he can't play like that. So you're going to be inside. No, let's do winger on attack. And then Armani Richards as well. Right, it's going to have to be bring on Henry, but we'll swap him out for Langstaff on the left, because he can play out there, and Zach Henry up front. He can get the goals as well, as we all know. Oh, thought that was them breaking through lines very, very easily there. That was a little bit worrying to come back to. Right, we just either need to see out this game or get another goal. Regardless, we need the win. We need to get through to the 2nd round. All right, but we have the ball and we're on the attack. Gabriel with Marek Cap on the right-hand side. He finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo goes it alone, but he can't squeeze it in. And the keeper puts it out for a corner. Right, 10 minutes to go. I don't care if it's a boring 1-0 win. I'm an Arsenal fan. I cherish those 1-0 wins. 1-0 wins still mean 3 points and through to the next round in this circumstance. This is time. We don't want this happening. No, did he just give away a penalty? Taylor Foran. Oh, last minute penalty. Are you having a giggle? That is absolutely outrageous. That is not what we want. All right, Forest Green Rovers. Oh, and Herrick with the superstar save from the penalty. And we still should see this game out, hopefully. Just got to defend this corner. It's 5 minutes of extra time to go. Good defensive header there by Gindorf. Backs to the wall job. Make sure they do not score. They put the ball into the box again. Azim heads out for another throw. All right, looks like we might have dealt with this now. Okay, panic over. Right, 1-0 away from home against opposition from the league below. You know, it's not great. It will do. Right, that was it. It was fine. It's good. We're through to the next round. I can't really ask for any more. An emphatic win would be lovely, but a win's a win. All right, and I think at this point, with maybe some of the injuries we had and whatnot, we're just finding our feet again. Okay, so we got Salford in 3 days. So we have to rest the lads and get them ready for that. We will find out at some point who we got in the next round as well. We got 41,000, which isn't a lot at this point with the sort of money we kind of need at the club. So it is what it is. We can't bring in any more than that unless we get in a bigger stadium and a home draw at this stage in the competition. But it will go up. We need to keep on going through the rounds. Round 3 or round 4, that's what we want as minimum this season. This is the squad for today. So Finley Herrick in goal, obviously. Harvey Linter at right back. Charlie Olsen, Taylor Foran, central defence, and Elijah Morgan back in at left back. Dean Hoy, defensive midfield. Lars Gindorf and Alfie Harrison taking up the central midfield roles. Lamar Gordon on that right-hand Tecaratista role again. Zach Ritchie coming in on the left-hand side. Macaulay Langstaff keeping his place up front. Maybe you can get another goal or two. That'd be nice. Hopefully he will still look just as dangerous. Yeah, ignore the recent praise and let's kick off. Let's get going and let's get a result. Get a highlight straight from the kickoff. Hopefully that means something good and not something bad. Gordon, back to Olsen. Loose pass from Olsen where he tried to find Gordon again, but Gordon tracking back well. And we defend okay as well. Let's try from the back again. Right, Lintott. Up the line to Gordon. Gordon central to Harrison. He pings it straight to Gindorf. Gindorf over the top for Langstaff. And he fluffs quite a few opportunities. And I don't think it's really truly representative of who Macaulay Langstaff is. Yeah, he kind of gets presented with an opportunity to shoot and it either goes wherever it goes or he just fails to shoot. Right. Harrison. Up to Hoy. Hoy out to Ritchie. Ritchie to Morgan. Quick decisive move. Morgan to Harrison, to Ritchie, but he can't get past the defensive line. Someone's going to score somewhere. Right, Gindorf on the right hand side takes it wide, crosses it deep with Ritchie, and Ritchie gets that goal, and it is first blood to us. All right, I do like Ritchie cutting in. I'd like him cutting in, but he prefers to play as winger. But he's 6'3", so he's really good. Getting on the end of that, and there's another headed goal for Ritchie. That's his 6th goal of the season. He's, I think he might be blooming this season. Is Zach Ritchie, 6 goals already, and not a consistent run in the team either. So as we progress through the season, and he gets a bit more of a locked in starting place, yeah, I think he does wonders cutting in like that. I'd much prefer him to cut in like that, try and find that back post position. At 6'3", he just needs to be on the end of a floated cross and bam, he does well. Right, oh, I just realised that other one didn't count. I got carried away and didn't realise. I don't know why it didn't count, but hey, but yeah. He's at 6'3". He's a good winger and he's got good pace, but he can also get in there and cause a few headaches. So, yeah, we'll see how he progresses. All right, get into Harrison through the lines and can't quite beat the Salford goalkeeper. But we have a corner. Gindorf to take the corner. Can't quite find the head of Foran. Back to Gindorf. And he can't get it past the defender. It goes out for another corner. Come on, lads. Decisive moves. Good corner. Find the head. Powerful header. Straight past the keeper. That's what we want. Forehand. No, he can't quite find him again. But Olsen picks up the ball. Back to Lintott. Lintott for forehand. You know, maybe we could find a more creative player. Nearly falls to Gordon. But it goes to Gindorf. And nothing happens there. Right, Gindorf with a free kick though. Finds Langstaff with a long range shot. And it goes through the whole host of bodies in the way. What? How was that offside? Unless someone touched it on the way through. That is a little bit frustrating. Now we're in danger of giving up our lead. We could have been 3-0 up. I feel like there's a bit of a shithousery going on but from the referees here. Right, we have a throw in right next to the corner flag though. Gindorf tries to find Ritchie again, and he does find Ritchie again, and that one's going to count. Zach Ritchie, 6'3", coming in from the wing and scoring with his head. Can we do something before the half-time whistle goes? Hoy, Morgan, Ritchie, into Harrison. Harrison tries to break forwards. Oh, nice shot. Good, solid shot, but Tickle is equal to it, and he puts it out for a corner. Right, pass it to someone. Someone comes short, pass it to them, he cross it, you know. Now it just clicks. Taylor forehand with goal number 3 just before the half-time whistle. All right, they know how to find a head now. I wish that was true, but we all know that 99 out of 100 corners are just going to go to the defenders and they're going to clear it. But that is 3-0 up at half-time against Salford, who were, like I said, were a lot tougher opposition last season. Right, keep it up, lads. Keep it up. I bet we've got some tired legs. Right, Lamar Gordon is our most tiredest of legs. So I'm going to get in and take him off. FACup, come on. And let's bring you on as an inside forwards this time in attack. Who else can we bring on? Right, Alfie Harrison, also very tired. So I think I'm going to bring on Josh McNally, as it's 3-0 up. One of the youngsters, Josh McNally, 18 years old, and see what he can do. And Dean Hoy, you're tired as well. Right, Rory McKenzie on for you. Right, we'll keep it at those 3 changes for the moment. Freshen up those legs. Be nice to get a nice, high-scoring, convincing win back in the league. And hopefully we can push on and get some sort of run going on, because yeah, we're doing so well where we are. It'd be a shame to slowly sort of fall off the pace. Yeah, I prefer to be the pace setter and not chasing, part of the chasing pack. Right, Morgan. Oh, he finds Langstaff. Does that count? Is it going to count? Oh, is it going to be another one? I think that's it. Yeah, I think it counts. Oh, I couldn't quite tell what was happening there. I think it took a big deflection on the corner from Morgan as well. So whether that helped him not be offside. Boom. Yeah, no, it was good timing. Good timing from Macaulay Langstaff there. Goal number 4 and another goal for Macaulay. Things are going well. 4-0. Let's see out the rest of this game. Maybe we can get another goal. 5-0 would be quite a handsome scoreline to end this episode. Gindorf finds Rogers. This is definitely a different Salford team than we faced last year. And maybe I'm not doing ourselves just enough. Maybe we're a different team to what Salford faced last season. That probably sounds a bit nicer, doesn't it? Richie into the box. He finds McNally. The 18-year-old Josh McNally gets a goal. Is that going to be it? Or is there going to be any more twists and turns? 4 minutes of injury time to go. Looks like it's going to be a 5-0 win. It is 5-0 win at home to Salford. Yeah, that's pretty good. I am quite happy with that. Nice work, everyone. That was good. And that is definitely going to have done our confidence and form the world of good. That's 3 wins on bounce now. And we go into top spot, even though the other teams around us have got a game in hand. So who can actually... So Charlton can catch us on points now with their game in hand. Bolton can take the lead back, but only going ahead by 2. The worst we can go down to is second, really, because our goal difference will keep us ahead of Charlton as well. So that's looking pretty good ending this episode. I'm quite happy with that. It's nice to get a couple of wins in an episode and start to find some form after a bit of a rough patch as well. Right, we will be back for our second round FA Cup game, which will either be against Sheffield Wednesday or Barnsley. So a bit of a shitty draw for us, getting people in our own league for the second round. But it is what it is. Whoever we get, we're going to need to try and beat them and get through to the third round. Fingers crossed we can do that. So yeah, I think we'll be back for that game and the Crawley game and see how we do. And I think that might have been someone at the door. So I'm going to log off for now. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. If you've liked it, like it, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.